Good evening, everyone, and welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yes, it is the match review and the player ratings from today's 2-0 defeated Arsenal at home today. Just shame it wasn't to be today, unfortunately. That was the thing. So, yeah, never mind. Never mind. But anyway, guys, if you do enjoy tonight's show, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up. Please, of course, hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. And it does help make the channel grow as well, definitely. So, again, please do hit that subscribe button for me, please. To help make the channel grow again. It's all massive thanks to you, down to you as well. That do help make the channel grow as well. Hit that bell notification and we'll let you know of any other live shows, any other pre-recorded videos that do get uploaded to the channel as well. Hit the bell button. We'll notify you whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video on the day. If you'd like to donate, we have Super Chat available, and feel free to become a member for just 99p a month. Just hit the join button to become a member for just 99p a month. Let's just dive into a few comments that have just come in. David, hope you're well. We always struggle without Longstaff because he's out. Bruno has to sit deeper, and the Joe Linton on the right, it screws everything up. At least Man U lost tonight as well. Yeah, that is the thing. I think we are missing Longstaff. This time we really are. We're missing that balance in the midfield when he's not there. I really hope he's back for Leeds because we do need him. We really do need him. I don't think Joe Linton on the right side of midfield is working for me. I really don't think it is at all. I've got to admit. So, hi, Peter and all you all coffee. We went bad today, but we definitely missed Longstaff in the midfield. Yeah, absolutely. Man U lost. Yep, that keeps us third still because Man United fucked it up again. Looks like they want to hear gone in the summer. Do you know what? I've seen the Howler and I'm thinking, God almighty. My God, that is terrible, that, from De Gea. So, Joe Linton on the right, maybe to nullify Zinchenko. Yeah, it could have been, today. But as we mentioned, we huffed and puffed today. As you can see by the time we did take our chances there, that was the main thing. Unfortunately. I mean, we started the game off very well. We hit the post from Jacob Murphy. Oh, if that just went in, that would have been a great start. It really would be. So, just the post denied us for that chance. We then got the penalty rewarded by Chris Kavanagh. You're thinking, right, now's the opportunity. But until then, Chris Kavanagh, who I've got to say was dreadful the day on both sides. He was shocking the day, Chris Kavanagh. I don't know how he's a Premier League referee. He's dreadful. He's absolutely dreadful. So Chris Kavanagh was told to go and look at VAR. And on this occasion, I think they have got this decision right, I'm afraid. I mean, it does bounce off their player's knee first before it goes onto his hand. So that means if it's gone onto his leg first, then gone up onto his hand, then that is not classed as a handball. Well, it's not a deliberate handball at all. So that is the thing. So they got the decision right, I'm afraid, on that one. I did see it back after the game, and yeah, I think you've got to see they have got this right. Yeah, I'm afraid there's a lot of fans that have said they get this decision right, despite Chris Kavanagh's all-round awful refereeing display, but they did get this. They did get this right, I'm afraid. So there you go. My people, we will take it out on Leeds and West Ham done us a favour. Yeah, absolutely. That's good to see West Ham done us a favour to keep us in third place because I said Man United. Oh dear. Are they on the way to blowing it completely? Because Liverpool are just sitting a point behind them now. Even if we don't get Champions League, says David, I know the squad will be improved next season, but hopefully we do make it. Yeah, it's still in our hands. We beat Leeds on Saturday. Then you could say we're still well and truly within the chance of the top 4 finish. The fact is we still got a game in hand on Liverpool as well. Would you believe it? We still have a game in hand on them. Man United do as well, but never been pissed off with the referee and time wasting my life. Yeah, there was plenty of that the day, you've got to say. So, Tony, hope you're well. Good evening. Hi, Pete. We played well, but I wonder if anyone will call out Arsenal for time wasting. Well, we'll see. It wouldn't surprise me. But Do you know what? After the game, I went around to find where AFTV was, and Robbie and Cecil, if that's how you pronounce his name, they were saying about the time wasted from there, but then they say but what about us when we were doing it at the Emirates Stadium as well? So, yeah, the time wasted time was just outrageous. So there you are. Some of the play acting from the Arsenal players were embarrassed. I mean, they were going down like as if we had being shot from the sniper in the gods. As soon as the pen got disallowed, I knew it wasn't going to be RD. Says Mikey Mag, wasn't a penalty, in my opinion. Nah, it wasn't a penalty. It came off his leg and then onto his arm, and that's not deliberate handball. Agree. I like Coffee was disgusting. Yeah, a lot of the time they were going down. Liverpool wouldn't be where they are had it not been for the points and VAR gifts. Yeah, Liverpool have got away with so much of it a lot this season. They really, really have, haven't they? So there you are. Was that wanker there, Ty? I didn't see him, but I think he was there. So, but I didn't see him. I disagree on the penalties. It took them look at 7 replays, so obviously it wasn't clear and obvious error. That's fair enough, Tony. Everyone's going to have different opinions on this, which is totally okay. I just think if it's bounced off the leg first, then it's gone to the arm, then you kind of see it's hit his arm deliberately. That's the thing. So I've seen a video of an Arsenal fan getting kicked out in our end. Oh, Jesus wept. We didn't do half of what Arsenal did in terms of time wasting out, and I hate Jorginho. He's a cheating rat, says David. But the goal scored by Martin Odergaard, it was a cracking goal, to be fair. Like, he scored some bangers there this season for Arsenal, and he took that very well. He took that very well, didn't he, Martin Odergaard? So you're thinking, right, now just to give us a bit of a kick up the arse to try and see if we get back in this game. As I mentioned, we did keep trying. We kept going at times. So there we are. Just Arsenal today had a game plan, which worked for them. And that's how they got the 3 points. So for some reason, our players weren't doing as much pressing as the Arsenal players. That was it. Yeah, that was the problem. If that was the other penalty gets given, well, it could be. What should I add a penalty in the first top here? Nah, I think they've got this decision right, in my opinion. I saw tweets saying we did get behind the team. We did get behind the team. We're still cheered them on. We're still giving them all of our praise. I mean, City will still win the title as a whole. Brighton beat Arsenal next Sunday. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not over yet, but I still think City are still going to win this. I mean, it's just like, who can you see catching City? Although City wasted tons of chances against Leeds United, and then Leeds will reply with one back, so it was a bit squeaky bum time then for Man City at the time there. So there you are. Let's forget today and let's roll out on Leeds. Absolutely, Carlos. Yeah, we will. See the mess their fans left the pub opposite Central Station. Oh, I've not seen that actually. Good grief. Shame on them that if they've done that. So there you are. But I don't get it. Why not just keep the place tidy, for God's sake, man? So it says I can join your live stream. I'm just gonna do this one just for me tonight. So what I'll do is when I do the football live shows, which I'll let anyone come on for that one, I'll let you join for that one. So you are. Man City's fixtures are winnable. Yeah, they are. Tony says our fans showed Liverpool up by singing the national anthem. Absolutely. Shame on Liverpool for doing what they did. So there you are. But yeah. The second half, again, we did try. We had great chances in the second half. Dan Burn had one, which was saved by Ramsdale. So we are having chances in a way. The only downside, we just did not take them. That was the thing. So we just didn't take our chances today. That is what our massive downfall was today. So there you are. The referee was absolutely shit. He gave us absolutely nothing. He was terrible. Chris Kavanagh, no problem here. That's okay, Jay. I still stand with VR's killing the game. Look how it took to make a decision. Yeah, it's the we need better people to run it. That's the problem. Xhaka was annoying. Yeah, I mean, there was times he was. Bruno had a howler. I was disappointed with Bruno's performance today. I think our whole midfield got completely overrun today. It really, really got overrun the day, which is a disappointment. Every time Ramsdale plays against us, he has a blinder. He certainly does in a way, doesn't he? But yeah, what Eddie will do is he will analyze that and he will look at that and thinking, right, what can we do that we didn't do right today that we can make sure we get right for when we go down to Ellen Road to face Leeds United next Saturday? So Eddie Howe is going to analyze that. He's probably he's done it straight after the game or he will look at it the next day. So there you are, to make sure what can we do to get that right for going down to Leeds next Saturday, which is the early kickoff. We need Longstaff cover urgently in the summer. Yeah, we need to. We need new signs in the summer. He's no doubt about that. Get foreign official rules. I don't understand the rules of handball anymore. It's the only rule I could say is that if it's a deliberate handball, then that's when it'll be given against you. Is when the decision will be made. It's deliberate handball. Shearer was furious hot time about grilling the referee, putting it about the VAR. I've not seen that yet as well. I'm just stood there when they did the national anthem with my allegiance. I told Mason. The summer we definitely need to massively strengthen certain positions. Yes, we do. I'm watching the match of the day. I don't think it was a penalty. He hit his knee first, then his hand. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Schär's own goal was unfortunate, and Odergaard was behind him to tuck it in. Yeah, the defense got a little bit overrun at times, particularly in the middle. I thought Trippier and Burn did okay the day. I thought Schär and Botman got outrun and now battled at times and got dispossessed as well. But the midfield got totally overrun the day. I thought Isak did do very well for me today. I really, really thought he did. His skill on the ball, I couldn't really fault that at all from Isak today. I really, really couldn't. Wilson was quiet for me the day, I thought. He was really quiet for me. I thought Callum Wilson the day. So, you know what? If Longstaff is fit for Leeds, we get him back in straight away. Yeah. I sang the national anthem with pride. Yep, same as well. Only positive today's West Ham winning. Yep, they've done us a favour by beating Manchester United. Man, you lost again. Bird kept passing back to the keeper when he receives the ball in the middle of the pitch. Yeah, I've seen him do that as well. Top four still on. It's still on at this rate. My man of the match was Nick Pope. Nick Pope did very well, despite he couldn't have done out about the goals, unfortunately. I'm not just starting Isak and Wilson was a good move. I think Eddie Howe wanted to see what he can do, but the fact is Longstaff was still missing today. That was the thing. So here you are. That's why if Longstaff starts, then either Wilson or Isak will be reverted to the bench for Leeds, which I would say would be Wilson for me. Wilson was quiet, says Tony. He wasn't he? I agree. Or are you worried about not getting top four? Nah, I think it's still within our hands still. All we've got to do is beat Leeds United, and then we still got the almighty chance of doing it. We beat Leeds, we beat Brighton, we then got the chance of still looking to get in this top four. To finish in this top four, yeah. Great win, West Ham. Thank you, Gunners. Well, yep. Or Hammers, do you not mean Martin? Because, yeah, I thought West Ham deserved that. I've seen some of their players and I thought West Ham deserved that win. You think the Arsenal players did something to wind up our players up? Wilson, Joelinton, Trippier, Schär, Wall, pick and fight. Yep, could have been. Yep, 2 more wins should be enough. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Efficient in the Premier League is absolutely shocking now. It's top 6 biased as always it will be, always bloody will be. Yep, that's why Howard Webb needs to do something about it for next season. So there you are. Mighty Max says, Tony, I mentioned in your chat today that it's not the end of the world if we didn't win today. That we're not going to win every game. We've only lost 5 games this season. 2 of them at home, 3 have been away from home. I mean, compared to last season, we were losing under last season, the season before that under Bruce, we were losing 10 or more games a season. So 6 points will do it. As we have winnable games, i.e. Leeds and Leicester. Yep, absolutely. West Ham should have got a penalty. I've heard about that, and I think they should have as well. I didn't sing the national anthem. I sat in silence. That's fair enough, Tom. I remember an away match at Ellen Road in 95, 96. A lot was rain on that game too, but we won 2-1. Yeah, absolutely. I never expected to beat Arsenal. There was a lot of our fans that never expected to beat Arsenal. They're still within this title race at the moment. And this could go right down to the wire. It could well and truly do so. Thankfully, Man United getting beat means we are still in the same position than we were before kickoff. 2 games and we get top 4. No need to worry, absolutely. We were lucky in the way we didn't get a red card. Well, maybe. So there was a couple of thingies getting thingy that there was a lot of pushing and shoving going on, particularly a lot of the time. As well. So yeah. But yeah, we could just look at this game and think, right, what didn't go right today? There was another penalty shout for us. I think, is it the one on Elliot Anderson? It could be. It could be, but is he just looking for that? I don't know. Bruno didn't look right today. Worst game I've seen him play. He wasn't on his game today, was he? You look tired, Pete, a little bit, not much. But yeah, been out. That's what happens on your match day when you've been out a while. So there you are. Yes. Did VR look at the build up to the second goal? There was a lot of shirt grabbed. Well, oh. They go and UFC. Are you going into Paul Gallen's private box? I don't know. Has he set one up? Look, I hope you're well. Well, just you got the win. Fair play. I thought you just deserve that. I thought you did deserve that. Drunk there? Nope, absolutely not, Carlos. But yeah, going back to Lucas. Yeah, very well, there's Mel. Thanks, Luca. Again, well done your side. You deserve the win today. You took your chances. We didn't. And that was the main thing. I wouldn't start Burn against Leeds. They've got pace to do. He wasn't too bad the day Dan Burn I've got. I thought it was just our centre-backs. I think them two were getting dispossessed a lot for me. Austin Weston on the deck more than their feet. Yeah. There was a lot of that. But again, there was particularly a lot of their fans were saying, well, we were doing the exactly same thing at the Emirates Stadium when we got the 0-0 draw down there. So they all. I didn't do a show tonight. He's too angry with the results, says Tony. Yeah, that's fair enough, Tony. I've done it tonight because I've got things on tomorrow, so that's all. Just get it all out of the way with for tonight. So there you are. But I know some people want a time to calm down and just look back on the game and think, what happened today? It's not even the result that annoys me. Nah, I'm not annoyed with the result. I mean, you remember we had plenty of particularly under Steve Bruce. Sorry about that. Under Steve Bruce, well, we were just getting wiped completely. But now we did go for it the day. We really did. We did create some opportunities. We just didn't take them. That was the main thing. But again, let's just hopefully we look at this and thinking, what can we do to make sure we get it right at Leeds? That's the thing. So Grimaldo won a free left back. Yeah, that would be great. It's not even just read that. Thank God Man United lost. Yeah. That Man United result wipes it clean, taking on the chin boys. It's still on. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not annoyed with the results too. Yeah, absolutely. Understand Tony wasn't in the mood after the game. That's fair enough. He changed the game. Well, I think they've got the decision right. They have got the decision right. I've seen it back a lot of times now. They have got the decision right. So we will be doing the player ratings, of course, as well. So remember to get yours in the live chat for when we do get to it. And again, please, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Or again, if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy the content, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up as well if you're enjoying tonight's show. So far as well. But again, let me know as always, guys, if you're new and just tuned in, what did you make of the game today? Were you a bit surprised with the lineup? Were you expecting that he was going to go with Wilson and Isak together? A lot of people think they weren't at first. A lot of people thinking that Longstaff could have been back, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. ASM was back. It was on the bench. I thought ASM wasn't too bad when he came on. I thought Gordon wasn't too bad as well. Miggy, he tried at times. And that was the thing. So, yeah. But we could beat Leeds. We can definitely beat Leeds. They're still in a relegation battle at the moment. And again, Big Sam, he hasn't got the best of football tactics, has he? Completely. Chris Kavanagh was the 12th man for Arsenal. He wasn't away yet. I mean, I don't rate Chris Kavanagh at all. I really, really don't. One of the poorest referees, well up there with a lot of the others as well. So, nah. I mean, it was like the same at Brentford, wasn't it? When he was referee there. The only thing is, we won that game, but we've lost this game with them today. Refs in foreign leagues are good. Why can't we have that? Exactly. That's what you wonder, can't you? Arteta went on the pitch a couple of times in the middle of the game. How was the full official not picked that up? I didn't witness that as well, to be honest, Lewis. I've not actually seen that, but if he has been doing that, then that should be looked into, because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. Definitely, are you? So. We will smash Leeds. Eddie will have the lads fired up. I agree, mate, Max. So, Harry Pitt, I hope you're well, Andrew. If he's lost control with all the players' confrontations, yep. Because I sit in the leases and then I can have a clear view of the technical boxes, yep. Game didn't stop when 2 footballs was on the pitch. Yeah, absolutely. We need to get one over Fat Sam. Yeah, absolutely we do. I think the last time we played Sam Allardyce was when he was in charge of West Brom, and we got a Bowfest 0-0 draw down at their place, where we still have Steve Bruce as manager. And the bloody order correct. That's no problem, Lewis. But yeah, a few minutes and we'll definitely few minutes and we'll definitely do the player ratings as well. Done some research of some Leeds players if you want them. I know some of them. There's a lot of poor players in their side. I mean, Bamford's not Premier League quality. There's quite a few of them as well. Well done to the last champions. Yes, the Newcastle United women's team are promoted and have won the title for the North Division 1, which is brilliant. And yes, winning 2-0 against Barnsley away, which is brilliant. And it's finally good to see them that they are promoted. So that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to see that was today. So we'll win all our remaining games today. Was a blip. I've no worries. So Andrew, yeah, there's an opportunity. We can still win the rest of our main games. Andrew says, hi, Mason and Tony. That was nice for half time to mention it. Yeah, I agree. It was, wasn't it? So I'm so there. Absolutely. Steve Bruce versus Big Sam, both playing 10 at the back. No wonder it was 0-0. Exactly. Opinions on the atmosphere? I thought it was all right tonight. I thought the atmosphere was still cracking. I thought today we still got behind the team. We still were singing our hearts out like we always do. As well, I thought the atmosphere was really good from both sets of fans. I really, really thought it was. Did you see West Ham scored? Yes, I did. Oh, that was comical. Absolute comical from David De Gea. It really, really was. And Man United screwed up again. And it was nice to spider cam, but it was not good for us. No, absolutely. Absolutely not. But, yeah. Play rains we'll do in just a couple of moments, in a couple of minutes. And again, yeah, please keep your comments there coming in on what you thought of today's game, definitely. As well. So what could we look to improve on for next week? Do we make sure we get the win down at Leeds United? Hopefully, Eddie Howe looks at that. Hopefully, Longstaff is back for that game as well, because we are missing him, aren't we? Because of the bounce. Cannot stand Xhaka. He can be a right of a knobhead at times, can't he? He really, really can be like so. He's Arsenal's Bruno Fernandes, says Mason. But Bruno Fernandes is that I dislike him more, Bruno Fernandes, just because of how the way he is and how he the way he reacts all the time is just like what acts like a total knobhead. Man U fixtures east to our destiny in our hands. And Liverpool should win all. It's all down to us. Yeah, absolutely. Just got to keep winning these games. That's the thing, Martin. So that's what we just need to keep doing. To just win our games, just to make sure we get that Champions League spot sealed for next season. Well, 11 days time from next home game. Yeah, absolutely. That will be Brighton a week on Thursday, because we are away at Ellen Road for the early kickoff against Leeds United. And yeah, Brighton's a Thursday night because it got rescheduled. Too many of our lads were off their games today, but also stopped us playing how we wanted. They defended well and blocked everything. They were the better side, really. Yep, they dealt with us very well. They had a game plan and it worked for them. And Schär, Ches Martin, Can't say he's beaten Brighton, but I'm expecting a win against Leeds and Leicester. He could still beat Brighton as well, but it's not going to be difficult. I think that's going to be the hardest from our remaining games. I was to say is Brighton. It really, really is. So there you are. Right then, let's do the player ratings now. And again, remember to get yours down in the live chat as well, and what you would go with the player ratings as well. Just hope we also before Chelsea last game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Who won yesterday, and they are now safe next season. So here you are. Well, let's do the player ratings now. So let's kick it off with Nick Pope. And do you know what? Did he put a phone wrong the day? I don't think he did at all. I mean, he could have done about the goals, unfortunately. So Tidy made a couple of good saves, though, didn't he? Particularly in that first half as well, from the likes of Saka. I thought Nick Pope did all well for me, so I'm going to say an A for Pope. I thought he did very well today. I thought Nick Pope, he did what he had to do for me. So, yeah, I was happy with that. So, that's why I'll say an A for Pope. Even Coffee's going for an 8 for Pope as well. And Andrew's going for an 8 for Pope as well. He saved us from at least another 3 goals. Yeah, he certainly did, didn't he? So there you are. Right, then let's go into the back four now. We'll start off with Kieran Trippier. And he huffed and puffed, didn't he? I thought Kieran Trippier, although questions about the second goal, I think he went missing for me for that one. But I thought he did well in terms of going forward. The set pieces weren't too bad. I thought today as well. I thought Trippier was all right for me. So, do you know what? I'm going to say a 7 for Trippier. I thought he huffed and puffed. He did well to get forward at times. I thought that was okay. I thought that was pretty decent from Trippier. So, I'll say a 7 for Trippier. Let's go for a 5 for Trippier. Oh, I think that's a bit harsh, Andrew. I like Covey. Trippier 6. Yeah, 6 isn't bad as well. I thought he did well times today. Right, then let's go to the centre-back, start off with Fabian Schär. He got dispossessed for me a lot. He got really caught out, unfortunately. The own goal, he couldn't have done anything about it. But, yeah, I thought he got caught out quite a few times today, I've got to admit, Fabian Schär, which has not been like him a lot this season. Hopefully this is just a one-off, and we can look to sort that out for when we against Leeds United next Saturday. I'm gonna say a 5 for Schär, because there was times he did get caught out for me a lot. There was times he did some okay stuff. There was a lot of times he did get really, really caught out, I thought, today as well. So, Coffee's gone for a 2 for Schär. Oh, I think that's very harsh there, Coffee. As well. So, alongside him, Fabian Sven Botman, again, the same. I thought, caught out quite a few times. That's all for me. Some of his passes, not great. Some of it was all right. But he got this kind of, it was the same as Fabian Schär, I've got to admit. So, you know what, I'm going to say a 5 for Botman as well. So, you know, 4 for Schär, 4 for Botman. Okay. You know, right then, in the left back spot, I'm going to go with Big Dan Burn. Do you know what? I thought he wasn't too bad. I thought today as well. I thought he dealt with Saka okay at times. I really, really thought he did. I thought so. Yeah. I was thinking, how is he gonna deal with the likes of Saka? I thought today, but I thought he dealt with them pretty well at times. So I'm gonna say a 6 for Dan Burn. I thought he dealt with Saka okay for me, I thought. 5 for Burn, okay. 4 for Burn. Oh, and I think 4's been a bit harsh there. I've got to admit. So I didn't think a lot of our defense was that bad. It was probably through the middle where we got caught out a lot. I thought out on the flanks it was all not too bad. But yeah, everyone's got their different opinions, so everyone will Everyone will see things differently in a way. So, right then, let's go into the midfield three now. We'll start off with Bruno. Oh, I was very disappointed with Bruno today. I've got to admit, he wasn't on this game at all. I thought Arsenal, their midfield read him very well at times and dispossessed him at times as well. So, yeah, not great from Bruno today, but hopefully we'll look to rectify that for against Leeds United next Saturday as well. So Burn kept looking lost when he won possession of the ball, possibly at times. Or 2 for Bruno. Wow, Andrew. I think that's been a bit harsh there as well. I wouldn't say 2. I would say a 4 for Bruno. Yeah, I would say a 4 for Bruno. So there you are. Yep, Covey's going for a 4 for Bruno as well. The next one in midfield was Joe Willock. And again, the same disappointing for me, I thought. Again, the same. Not really on at it. Again, Arsenal read him very well at times. I think he had a chance which he could have shot. And I think he hesitated and didn't go for it. So there you are. So I'm going to say a 4 for Willock as well. For all Bruno, Andrew, he was shite. Bruno, he wasn't on his game today. So Willock a 4 as well. Yep. So there you are. The last one in the midfield is Joe Linton. And again, the same. Didn't work. Not his day today as well. Again, I don't think that right centre midfield spot works for him. I really, really don't think it does. I think the left centre midfield or definitely out on the left-hand side. But I don't think right centre midfield works for him. So there you are. So I'm going to say a 4. I'll say a 4 for Joe Linton as well. Not the greatest today, so you know. We'll look a 4. Like first half 0, second half 5. Okay. Oh, you might go for J7 man of the match. Did they get the best of games? I thought today 4-4 for Joe Linton. Yeah, absolutely. Right then, let's go into the attacking 3 now. So let's start off with Jacob Murphy. Oh, he huffed and puffed again. Not the greatest, but he was very unlucky as well not to score that first chance where he hit the post. Ramsdale was well beaten on that. It was just shame that the post denied him, wasn't it? So, so there you are. It was it's just shame that post denied him of that chance today. I thought so. Do you know what? I'll say a 5 for Murphy. Again, I thought he huffed and puffed as well. Just that, but not the greatest. But he was very unlucky not to score as well. Just that post denied him. Covey's gone for a 5 for Murphy as well. Fair play. Right then, out on the left-hand side, and that was Isak. And I thought Isak, particularly his skill on the ball, was very, very good. I thought his skill on the ball was really, really good. I couldn't complain about it, I must admit, to be honest. So yeah. Couldn't fault his work rate at all, Alexander Isak. But should we look to get him back in the middle for Leeds United for next week? I think we possibly should be for me. So there you are. And then we hopefully Longstaff is back and then he goes in as well. So I'll say a 7 for Isak. And that was because I couldn't fault his work rate at all. The full game was a write-off, says Matty Maguire. Isak 7, not his fault. 2 or 3 men on him all day. Yeah, absolutely it was, wasn't it? So there you are. Right at the last of the starting 11 was Callum Wilson, and it was a very quiet day for him today. It really, really was, wasn't it? So, yeah, another one. He thought he was getting beat off the ball a lot, too easily at times. I've got to admit. So yeah. Again, was a really disappointment. I thought from Callum Wilson today, not the greatest, was it? So beat off, as I mentioned, yeah, it was being off the ball a lot. So I'm going to say a 4 for Wilson. Wilson a 2. Oh. Okay. Again, this is people's opinions, what they see, but I wouldn't. like terrible, terrible. This it was more disappointing than terrible, I would say. So, so you all right then. So we've done the starting 11 now. So what we will do is get into the substitutes now. And the first substitute we did bring on, and that was. And Mikey Mag says, look what you've done, spoil up weekends. Thanks a lot, says Mikey Mag. You gotta agree. So yeah, our first substitution was Miggy, and I didn't think he did an awful lot, Miggy. I really, really think we didn't think he did a lot for me when he came on at all, Miggy. So nah. Did he really? Did he get much touch of the ball? Not really a lot, did he? So I'd probably say a 4 for Miggy. He didn't do a lot for me. I thought 3 for Miggy, says Andrew. Okay. The X substitutions were because we did bring 2-1 together. To the second and third substitution we brought on together as well. So when Eddie bring on Maximum and Gordon, it was too late, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it was. I think he could have just got one of them possibly earlier. First, I'll start with ASM, and I thought he tried when he came on. He huffed and puffed. I thought ASM. I don't think he'll start the next game yet. I think it may take him a little bit of time. But I thought ASM huffed and puffed today, so I'm going to say a 5 for ASM. I thought he wasn't too bad. I thought he tried. Oh, God, Andrew. 3 for ASM. Bloody hell. Again, it's people's opinions, but I wouldn't say a 3. I thought he did try. We'll go with Anthony Gordon as well. Again, the same. I thought he tried as well. He huffed and puffed as well. But again, should he have been a lot on earlier? Could have well been. I'll say a 5 for Anthony Gordon as well. So, well, huffed and puffed there. That was the thing. So, and we did also bring on, the other 2 substitutions. Of course, we'll start with Elliot Anderson. Didn't do enough. Do you know what? I thought he wasn't too bad when he come on, Elliot Anderson. I thought he did want a penalty, which we didn't get, but I thought he was really trying to make it a name of himself. I thought Elliot Anderson. I really, really thought he was. I'm going to say a 5 for Anderson as well. So I'm saying you also, yeah, Elliot 3, and then last substitution was Matty Target. Didn't do an awful lot as well, did he? When he came on. So I'll probably just go with a standard 5 for Matty Target as well. So that is all the players that were rated. A few more things to go and rate. So, yep, these are going to be interesting as always. So let's get this one out the way first then. And that is, of course, the referee, Chris Kavanagh, and he was dreadful today, wasn't he? He could not control the game. He could have done something about the time wasting. A lot, particularly from Ramsdale, I thought so. It was just shit from the referee completely. Target never got into a 3 for Target, okay. But referee was terrible. I'll give Chris Kavanagh a 1. The reason I'll give Chris Kavanagh a 1, and that is because he got when he looked at VAR and he overturned it, that's the only thing he really got right for me. So that was the thing. So 1, 5 minus 2 for his hair, 2 lols, so 3. Good grief, Andrew. Chris Kavanagh, 1. The reason he gets the 1 because he went to look at VAR, and I think he did the right thing of overruling the penalty for us. So there you are. So there. Right then, our fan base. Do you know what? Our fans were just terrific as always, weren't they? This is what we are on a match day. We never stop singing. We always get behind the team as we always do on a match day. So because that is what our fan base is just all about. That is just what our fan base is all about. And we always pack out home games week in, week out, don't we? So there you are. So fans, 10. Easy 10. So there you are. Fans 100. The referee didn't even referee didn't out. Well, yeah, exactly. So there you are. Right then, let's go on to our manager, Eddie Howe. What can you say? I mean, he went with... you couldn't really question the lineup that he went out with, could he? I mean, he went with Wilson and Isak together to see how it would work. Okay. It possibly did work today, but that was because Arsenal had a game plan. They used that game plan that they had out on the pitch today, and it worked for them. It worked for them, didn't it? So that's what got them the win today. So I'm going to say, do you know what? I'll give Eddie Howe a 7. Because again, you can't really fault the lineup that he went with. It was just Arsenal had a game plan and they read us. I think that you could say so. How 6 let him down, not his fault. Yeah, I agree. Could have maybe got the substitutions on a lot earlier, so that was the thing. So there you are. Yeah. But yeah, just shame it wasn't to be though, wasn't it? So there you are. And hopefully we'll just look at that to thinking like we need to put this right for Leeds United next Saturday, which I believe we can. I mean, because if Forest win against Southampton tomorrow, then that will drop Leeds in the bottom 3. And they could well start a panic at this rate as well. So hopefully we'll do that. I mean, we can beat Sam Allardyce's shitty style of football. We really, really can. So hopefully we will do that. And yeah. Let's beat Leeds and get back to winning ways for next week, which I believe we really, really can do, definitely. So I think so far we are the first game out of all the games next week, although I could be wrong. Yes, we are. So let's get Leeds. Hopefully we'll beat Leeds next Saturday and make sure we just get well within this top 4 done. So you are unhappy with Sky program started right on kickoff, no build-up. That's very interesting, that. I could see us flashing Leeds. Yeah, we turn up, take our chances, and we get the 3 points. That's all we can ask for next Saturday. Definitely. So there you are. But again, yeah, as I mentioned, it just wasn't to be today, unfortunately. Also had a game plan. They used that game plan to us, and it worked for them. They got the 3 points. The title race is not over yet. It's still well and truly on at the moment. So yeah. But yeah, just not to be. Hopefully we can fix that up for Leeds next Saturday. So there you are. We are going to start to draw the show to an end. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, guys, if you have enjoyed, please, of course, do hit the thumbs up. Please, of course, hit the subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. And it really, really does help make the channel grow as well. So please do hit the subscribe button for me if you are new to the channel or you're not yet subscribed and you really do the content I bring out week in, week out. And of course, hit that bell notification and I will let you know of any of the live shows that get uploaded to the channel or any pre-recorded videos. Hit the bell button will notify you whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video on the day as well. Cheers, P, for the show, no problem. As well, you can still donate to the channel if you want to consider becoming a member of the channel. Just click that join button to become a member. So there you all. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your bank holiday as well. And I'll see you later. Take care. Good night, all.